I love it. It's a great way to start things off and everything. But thank you all for being here. Welcome back to Golden Monkey Hour. We are now here with Jabari. This is my roommate. How are you, Jabari?
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm so
It's been
glad.
a wonderful night.
Alright, I had this problem the other day at a restaurant. iPad kids. I want to talk about iPad kids.
Don't get me started on iPad kids.
Okay, well, what's your thoughts on iPad kids?
Let me tell you a story.
Okay, I want to hear.
So, me and my friend, about a couple years ago, we were at a water park, right?
Yeah.
We wanted to go up and down this ride that we went on like 2 or 3 times again. We were like, yeah, we'll do one more time and then we'll be finished.
Right.
On our last attempt, our final attempt, it would have been out there and done. We see there's been a whole closing. Some dumb kid snuck his iPad onto the ride. I don't even know how he got past.
Wait, water park.
Yeah, a water park.
But it's gonna break.
It's gonna break.
break.
It's an electrical hazard. So because it's an electrical hazard, they had to shut down the entire ride. And I think on that day, that really just, I swore vengeance against all
Against the iPad kids.
Yeah.
Well, they're everywhere. I see them at Mod. Have you ever been to Mod before, right?
Yeah. I
Okay,
think
yeah,
so.
you've been to Mod. And I remember I wanted to have a nice dinner with my mom before I came to college. And we were eating at BJ's, and we got to sit next to this family, and just put the iPad kid next to it. He's watching, I think, Cars 2. I don't know about Cars 2. I don't like that movie anymore just because of that kid. I hate that movie literally just because of that kid.
They ruined everything.
And okay, it's not even just the iPad kids anymore. It's like the moms too. So
Yeah,
like the moms and dads.
At a certain point, it's negligent parenting.
Exactly. Okay, so you understand like how do you feel about those mom and dads? Like who just have their kids are on their phone, they're on the iPad all the time. Let's not have a nice dinner. Like how do you feel about that?
They don't raise their kids. They let the iPad raise them.
Exactly, bro. Do you remember, like the Momo challenge? You remember the Momo challenge?
That was so dumb.
Like the kids. I hated that. I mean, I found it funny.
Yeah.
But of course, if I was 10 years younger, I would have been shitting myself. If I saw that, I don't want Momo saying she's gonna kill me. I don't even know you. I just met you.
And it's just like, these kids are exposed to the internet through these like iPads and technology and stuff at
Right.
such a young age. It sort of like messes with their developmental cycle.
Right. Exactly.
Like, I know the most recent generation, like even I have trouble paying attention because I'm always like on to the next thing, the TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat. There's always constant information being input.
Right.
So now like whenever I try to focus on one thing, it's a little bit harder than like someone from another generation.
Well, what do you use mostly, like as a time consumer wise?
Mostly it's TikTok.
TikTok?
I am so guilty of just scrolling on TikTok for hours.
I can't even use TikTok. I don't know.
Really?
I'm a YouTube Shorts guy. I'm sorry. I might be worse than the iPad kids, but I hate YouTube Shorts. I love and hate it.
Oh.
I just watched the Family Guy clips with the mobile Chinese game at the bottom. It's fun though. I don't know why it's addicting. I think the reason why those are addicting right there is it's not long videos like TikTok and YouTube and all that. Because you're gonna agree with this is that it's just it's short videos to kill time and everything. They're short and they get on the point. That's it.
Oh yeah.
That's it and everything. But
What is the longest you've spent on like a YouTube Shorts just scrolling?
whenever I was working in my janitorial job, I didn't have anything to do. I think the most I spent was like 2 hours. I'm not sure if that's bad or if that's low for people. I mean, how long have you spent?
I think the longest I've spent has been like around 2 or 3 hours.
2 or 3 hours?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
2 or 3 hours in like one sitting.
See, I can't. I mean, I feel like I could. I would say I can, but I feel like I could on that. But,
Yeah.
I mean, kids aren't watching YouTube Shorts or TikToks on the iPads and everything. They're usually either watching like YouTube Kids or whatever those Kinder Surprise egg videos are.
Yeah, those unboxing videos.
Those animation videos are so weird. I don't know.
I've seen ones with like Elsa and Spider-Man.
It's weird. I don't like that. But also too, I'd rather than watching that than, you know, those terrifying videos and everything. I don't know who the guy was. If you remember who he was, those people dress up in those awful Mickey Mouse things, like the makeup, and it was a challenge that kids had to do around the guy or whoever the other person in was gonna say, I'm gonna kill you and your kids and your family and everything like that.
Oh my goodness.
It involves suicide and everything. I don't know what it was, but my mom had a problem with that at her school because, she's a teacher
Yeah.
and everything. I mean, what do you do if your kid does that?
If my kid is just doing that, I don't even know where to begin to like reprimand him. It's such a foreign concept to me. And I think it's just like these changing times, we have to adapt. We have to learn what they're into.
Yeah.
To see if we can reprimand or show how it affects other people.
Right, exactly. I wouldn't want that on my kid or anything. It's just people. I'm not sure what's worse, the iPad kids or the serial killers or anything.
You remember, I think it was 2016, the Killer Clown Challenge?
I remember that. Okay, how did you deal with that? You were a lot younger than me during that time, but that was that was fun in our high school. It was just interesting, but how did you?
It was, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little scared, but back then I was scared of everything. And we didn't have very much, because it wasn't a very populated town. Most of the populace was older folks.
Did you ever find a killer clown?
Nope.
No killer clown? Did any of your friends find a killer clown?
Nope.
None?
None.
Oh, I was dead there.
Absolutely dead.
It was dead there. You know what's not dead? Click the link down below, and we're always a safe place. We're always a safe podcast. Follow us on social media. We got Instagram. We got Twitter. Follow us on there on Golden Monkey Hour. But no, I wanted to. I never actually saw a clown. I don't know. My friends did though. My friend Jeff did. You remember Jeff?
Yeah, you told me about Jeff.
He apparently saw a clown when he was under the bridge with some friends, and he was getting chased. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So I mean, he's alive. I don't know if they were actually going to kill him or anything, but I mean, what are other types of awful people you know?
Oh
everything.
My goodness. Let's see. What's an awful type of person? You know what I hate?
What do you hate?
This is just it's a little pet peeve, and it's not like a horrible person. It's just I hate, after working in fast food, I hate when someone goes up to the register, not knowing what they order, and they take 5 minutes to decide.
The is what they are.
How is this?
How is this? You used to work in fast food.
Yeah.
Now, how did you react to that?
Lucky enough, I wasn't on frontline most of the time, but when I had to be up there, those customers irked me so badly. I would be going through my day, and I'd be like, I could be on break if it wasn't for you taking this much time. But
you know what, though? I had to deal with that. I was at Chick-fil-A whenever I worked there and everything. It was fun until I got the and everything. Or, I think, not going back on the kids and everything. I don't have a problem with kids. I love kids. I've had kids that, talk to your families. Don't be on the iPad and everything. But also, too, whenever the mom would make the kid order, I guess that's socialness. But also, too, we got a line going. Your kid's looking at me dead in the face without a single expression in that line. I don't know if they're worse than the adults or the just drooling faces baby. I don't know.
yeah, because of course it's good to teach kids how to do this.
Exactly. Do it not when I'm around.
Yeah, do it not on other people's time.
Yeah, we all have to start somewhere. But why do you have to start at my line? Why do you have to start at my location?
What's the worst customer you had at Chick-fil-A?
Worst customer I had is whenever there was whenever one of the customers, I don't know if I told you, but whenever one of the customers had a sexual affair in the drive-thru.
In the drive-thru?
In the drive-thru. I don't know if I told you. It was he had a prostitute in the car, and then the line was getting held up. So then I had to go up and see hey, what's the issue? What's going on? And I recognized it was a two, and he was getting some stuff was happening. I don't know if I can say it, but some stuff was happening on there, and I had to tell him you need to go, dude. Come on, you need to go. Wait, okay, what's the craziest encounter you've had with a customer? Because I just told you mine.
Oh my gosh, with a customer, I think it was just because a lot of the customers at Chicken Express were just old people. So it never was crazy. It was more of trying to talk to someone who is almost senile.
Right.
Of course, I love the old people.
Yeah, we love them.
I don't. You repeat your order to me, I say it back to you, and then you go, what? And then I repeat your order to you, and you're like, no, I want this, and you change it.
Right.
It was just.
It doesn't end.
It doesn't end. It was a back and forth that went on for a while. Until I had to, like, write it out for him. I had to get a pen and paper, I had to write it out for him. To be like, this is what you want, right?
Right.
He's like, yeah.
So, what would be worse? Old people serving or kids serving?
Honestly, it depends on how old both of them are. I'd say if it's at least like 6-year-olds, then kids would be more or less okay, because they can remember facts, they can more or less speak fluently.
Right.
But old people around like 89, 79, around that age, they start to lose a little bit. Like, they can still perform, they still have a lot more expertise and wisdom, but I just think the kids have a lot more energy to stand up all day in a fast food shift and still maintain orders.
That's true. I mean, kids will have time and energy. Money, I don't know, but I mean, old people, they'll have time and money.
Yeah.
No energy, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really the only difference, just the energy-wise right there. And all that, but... Okay, those are kids and adults from, like, restaurants and fast foods that you've worked at and everything. What about out in the real world? Whenever you're not working?
Out in the real
Just the worst people. Who do you think?
People
You can't look at with a straight face.
I don't know if you saw in the union.
But
there were people with, like, collars on them. There was a girl with a collar around her, and a guy, like, holding the...
Wait, what?
Yes.
When was
This
this?
was our second semester here.
This was your second semester?
Yes.
Wait, like fall 2020, no, it was like spring 2021?
Yeah, spring 2021.
And I missed this.
Yes.
How did I miss this?
I have no clue.
I'm upset.
It's just like, I mean, it's very cool that you're comfortable with doing that in public, but like other people
A little
may
too
not be-
comfortable in front of everyone.
Yeah, other people may not be comfortable with that. So I guess that is one of the biggest things that irks me. Just doing things regardless of how comfortable it makes other people.
Right. Everything. And I respect people who just, like, they want to do their own thing. I'm cool. You want to wear a collar, that's cool. But also too, you also got to make sure that you're being okay in public. You're going to make other people, make them not feel entirely uncomfortable and everything. But I don't know what your goal is. I don't want to know your mind. But if you're happy, I'm happy. Also too, it was your business.
Yeah.
I get that. Okay, what are other people like that? Because I've seen fair share of just people like that and all that. I'm really trying to think, because high school.
Oh yeah, high school was a cesspool of just
Those people.
those type of
Like,
people.
I can't say those people, but just the people that you would look at and you're like,
It's just like,
you get a second look and you're thinking, did you ever have the, I would call the emos with tails in high school?
yeah.
Did you ever have those?
Yeah, the tails were a whole like trend back in high school.
Those were wild back then. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it was a fun trend to look at and everything. I never associated with them.
Yeah, I could.
They were there.
I could not. If you had a tail, it just. I'm glad you're so comfortable with yourself, but me personally, I am just not. I'm sorry.
No, I get that. I understand that too and everything. Well, I don't want someone showing up to my funeral like with a tail or with a collar or like with someone getting leashed on,
Yeah. Then again, I was a band kid, so I wasn't the most popular.
Look, we were all something back then. I almost became a theater kid. I didn't want to do that.
Really?
I almost did. Then my sister stopped me and put me in band, and I was like, no, I hate this and everything. Did you ever do band?
Yeah, I was band.
Oh wait, you did say that.
I was band.
What did you meant to? I meant to say.
In high school.
I meant to say yeah. Okay, so it was in high school. What did you play?
Trumpet.
Trumpet. I remember you played trumpet. Yes.
Yeah, now I can play 3 instruments. I play a trumpet, bass guitar, and piano. But originally, it just started off with trumpet.
Gotcha. All right. We should wrap this up though. What is the general advice you want to give? The golden advice you want to give to the audience?
Golden advice? Oh man.
Of just today's topic.
Just today's topic. more conscious of how your actions may affect the people around you. Just be more conscious. I feel like us as people, we're so wrapped up with ourselves that sometimes we forget to see what it's like, what it would be like for someone else to like be around us. Just be more conscious, be more accepting, and overall just be more loving.
Be more loving. I agree with that. You know what? Thank you though for coming out tonight and being on Golden Monkey. Next episode we are going to try and get one of our other presidents at our org. And I want to thank you all for being here tonight. Next time we are going to be talking about conspiracy theories with this president as she's into it. So thank you, and Gold Monkey time is out.